Hi, I'm Bugsy and I'm a recovering addict. I'm going to be reading just for today, December 24th, 2024, The Group. Page 374, basic text, page 68. The 12th step of our personal program also says that we carry the message to the addict who still suffers. The group is the most powerful vehicle we have for carrying the message. When we first come to Narcotics Anonymous meetings, we meet recovering addicts. We know they are addicts because they talk about the same experiences and feelings we've had. We know they're recovering because of their serenity. They've got something we want. We feel hope when other addicts share their recovery with us in NA meetings. The atmosphere of recovery attracts us to the meetings. The atmosphere is created when group members take a commitment to work together. We try to enhance the atmosphere of recovery by helping set up for meetings, greeting newcomers, and talking with other addicts after the meeting. These demonstrations of our commitment make our meetings attractive and help our group share their recovery. Sharing experience in meetings is one way in which we help one another, and it's often the foundation for our sense of belonging. We identify with other addicts, so we trust their message of hope. Many of us would not have stayed in Narcotics Anonymous without that sense of belonging and hope. When we share group meetings, we support our personal recovery while helping others. Just for today, I will reach out to another addict in my group and share my recovery. It's one of those catch-22s where it's really sad that I'm not alone in my experience, but it's also a relief to know I'm not alone in my experience. It's sad because you know what you went through, and to think that somebody else had to feel the feelings you felt, it's kind of discouraging. Like, I can't believe your heart broke so bad. I can't believe you fell to a million pieces. But then it's also a good thing to know that I fell to a million pieces, but I put it back together the best I could, and I filled the pieces that were missing with life that is worth living. And going to groups and talking about your experience, it's like putting down a burden that you thought you had to carry on your own. And hearing other people's experience lets you know that even though your world can crumble, there is a happy life waiting for you in recovery. And to see it in real time, it's nothing short of a miracle. And I've said this so many times that there are a lot of addicts out there who will never experience recovery. They'll never understand how wonderful life can be when you're out of addiction. But the people who do gather together, they get to experience this life and share it with others for hope, to give hope and guidance and say, you know what, you are worth this experience. And I know that there are a lot of recovering addicts who have family and friends and loved ones that are still out there suffering, and they've learned that there's nothing they can do to stop it. They can preach recovery and they can beg for them to come to a meeting, but that's all they can do. It really comes down to the addict themselves. They may come to a meeting and be like, not for me, I'm going back to the streets, and we can't force them to stay. So that's another experience that most of us have experienced, where we're just like, come on, it's so great over here. But there's resistance, and it's a resistance we can't fight against because it's not our life. Does that make sense? But like I said, it is very sad to know that we are not the only ones going through this experience, but it's also a blessing to know that we're not the only ones going through this experience. So in those days that get hard, you can look to somebody for guidance and be like, hey, I'm struggling here. And more times than not, that person's going to go, I know how you feel. Come with me. We'll get through this together. Because that's what recovery really is. It's an intimate, unique, and individual journey that we're all on together. We all have our own stories and our own lives and our own things that we have to deal with, but we all know the journey, no matter how unique and individual it is. You're not alone out there, and I know this time of the year can be rough for a lot of recovering addicts and addicts. Just don't give up. Keep spreading the message. Keep living the message. And I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.